Hey, you guys, I'm Steffi, and I'm going to tell you my story. Well, see, there's my friend Candace.
Hi, I'm Candace.
What? OMG, what are you doing here? This is so great.
Well, I'm Candace, and this is Steffi.
And we are Days of Our Lives Aholics.
We always get way too involved in how Brad is cheating on Brittany, and he just won't admit he has feelings for Chelsea.
Anywho, me and Candace always TiVo days and go over to each other's houses to watch it.
Okay, so the other day, Steffi comes over to my house to ask me if I don't want to watch Days, and I said okay.
And I said okay.
And I said okay.
And I said okay.
And we said
okay. So we're over at my house, and we both get really hungry.
Yeah, my stomach is like, grr. So I asked Steffi if she wanted to find something to eat.
And I said okay.
And I said okay.
And I said okay.
And I said okay. And we said okay.
So we're looking around for some grub, and there's like nothing to eat. I mean, old Mother Hubbard, the cupboard was bare.
Finally, Steffi found a can of Beanie Weenies, and she's all trying to get me to eat them. And I'm like, Beanie Weenies? Sounds so gross. I mean, beanies and weenies in a can?
Anywho, she finally agreed to eat them, so we nuked them in the microwave and finally sat down to watch Days. And in walks my brother, Brad, the brat.
And he's all like freaking out, yelling, "You're eating my Beanie Weenies! You're eating my Beanie Weenies!"
My brother looked like such a dork, going on and on about his stupid Beanie Weenies. Then Candace did something so disgusting.
That was totally not my fault, and you know that. I was just laughing so hard that a beanie shot right out of my nose. And that thing was not like blah. It was like ka-chow! And it stuck right in the wall. We had to get a fork to dig it out, and it still wouldn't come out. Her parents had to paint over the beanie. There was still a beanie bump in the wall.
Oh, crap. Brad and I were just standing there in total shock. And Candace she had beanie juice running down her face. And it wasn't just running, it was pouring. She had a puddle of beanie juice on her. Ugh, so gross.
Yeah, and if you think it smells bad coming out of here, you should try out of here.
Ew!
Anywho, so naturally I excuse myself to the bathroom to blow the beanies out my nose, and then I hear a car pull up.
It was my boyfriend, Kirk.
The jerk. He's always telling you that you're not all this and he's all that and you should just do what he says. Stephanie totally knows how I feel about the relationship, but even though I never push my thoughts on her, I always tell her I'm here for her and I'm praying for her.
So Candace was there for quite a while, but then she stuck her head out the door and gave me the beanies gone sign, and me and Kirk went outside.
So I went back down to sit on the couch, and then I saw the bowl of Beanie Weenies, and I'm like, I don't think so. And then Steffi came back in, and you could tell she'd been crying.
And I looked right at Candace with all my mascara running down my face, and I said, Candace, tell me about Jesus.
I totally wasn't expecting that. But I pulled myself together, and I gave her the tissue and mascara out of my purse, and I told her that it was this guy that lived a long time ago, and he wore long robes and Hirachi sandals, and his hair was really long, and it didn't have any split ends, and when he walked, his upper body never moved.
No, serious?
And I said, serious?
Serious.
So I told her everything I knew about Jesus, and then I asked her if she wanted to become a Christian.
I said no. I mean, I really didn't understand it all. And besides, my mascara made me look like a reject from a metal band. And who wants to talk to a guy looking like that?
And I was like, it's here.
Anywho, next day at school, I ran up to Candace and I was like, guess what?
And I was like, what?
And I was like, guess what?
And I was like, what?
And I guess what?
And I was like, just shut up and tell me.
Well, last night, I was in my room and I prayed. I told God I wanted to follow Jesus. Before I went to sleep that night, I was praying and I was like, God, I just want you to know that I am open and available to do whatever. And God said, okay. And I said, okay. And we said, okay. P.S. God, next time, can we leave out the Beanie Weenies?
Bye.
We gotta go watch Days.